Hello and welcome. We're about to embark on a journey through the rise and fall of history's greatest empires, powers that shaped our world, our languages, and our cultures. Our adventure into the heart of human power begins now. Our journey begins with the British Empire, a force that shaped the course of history for centuries. At its height, the empire was the largest the world had ever seen, stretching across continents and touching nearly every corner of the globe. Its reach was so extensive that, quite literally, the sun was always shining on at least one of its territories. This is why it became known as the empire on which the sun never set, a testament to its vastness and enduring presence. The British flag flew over lands from the Caribbean to Africa, from the Pacific Islands to the heart of Asia. From the misty highlands of Scotland to the bustling streets of India, the empire's influence was felt everywhere. Its power was built on maritime supremacy, with mighty fleets of ships connecting distant colonies, and a global network that facilitated trade, migration, and cultural exchange. The English language became a global lingua franca, railways in India revolutionized transport and commerce, and parliamentary systems took root in countries far from Britain's shores. These are just a few examples of the empire's enduring legacy, woven into the fabric of modern society. Cities like Singapore, with their blend of Eastern and Western influences, and the lush tea plantations of Sri Lanka, still echo with the history and impact of British rule, visible in architecture, language, and daily life. The British Empire not only molded landscapes and built cities, but also transformed societies, economies, and cultures. Its legacy is complex, marked by both innovation and controversy, and continues to shape the world we live in today. Ultimately, the story of the British Empire is a powerful reminder of how the ambitions of one small island nation sent ripples across the globe, leaving an indelible mark on history and the modern world. Journey now to the vast, windswept grasslands of Central Asia, where the Mongol Empire once rose from humble beginnings to dominate the world stage. These endless steppes, stretching as far as the eye can see, were home to fierce nomadic tribes whose lives revolved around the horse and the hunt. At the heart of this transformation was Genghis Khan, a visionary leader who united the warring clans and forged the largest contiguous land empire in history. His armies thundered from the Pacific Ocean to the gates of Europe, conquering vast territories with unmatched speed and discipline. Under his rule, the Mongols became a force that reshaped the world's political and cultural landscape. The Mongol conquests breathed new life into the legendary Silk Road, transforming it into a thriving artery of commerce and communication. For the first time, merchants, travelers, and scholars could journey safely from China to the Mediterranean, exchanging not only goods, but also ideas and innovations. This era of relative peace and stability became known as the Pax Mongolica. Along these routes, a remarkable exchange unfolded. Gunpowder, the compass, and the art of printing traveled westward, revolutionizing warfare and communication in Europe. Meanwhile, art, mathematics, and scientific knowledge flowed east, enriching cultures across Asia. The Mongol Empire became a bridge, connecting civilizations that had once seemed worlds apart. The legacy of the Mongols is one of both awe and controversy, a world brought closer together by the thunder of hooves and the vision of a single leader. Though their reign was brief, the impact of their conquests forever altered the course of history, leaving behind a world more connected than ever before. Even today, the echoes of the Mongol Empire can be felt in our interconnected world. The global networks they accelerated continue to shape trade, culture, and communication, reminding us that the legacy of the Great Khan endures in the very fabric of our modern lives. We journey to Rome, the heart of an empire that not only conquered vast territories but also defined the very foundations of Western civilization. Here, history breathes through every stone and archway, telling stories of ambition, innovation, and enduring influence. Roman legions marched across continents, expanding the empire's reach, but their true legacy lies in what they built. Roads that stretched for thousands of miles, aqueducts that brought fresh water to bustling cities, and monumental structures that still inspire awe today. The vast network of Roman roads was a marvel of engineering, binding the empire together. These roads allowed for the rapid movement of armies, the flourishing of trade and commerce, and the swift exchange of ideas and cultures across distant provinces. The phrase, "all roads lead to Rome," was once a literal truth. These highways were the arteries of the empire, fostering a shared identity and connecting people from Britain to North Africa, from Spain to the Middle East, under a single Roman banner. Today, as we walk among the ruins and along the ancient roads, we are reminded of a civilization whose influence still echoes in our daily lives. Roman innovations in law, language, architecture, and governance continue to shape the world we know. Every stone laid by Roman hands was a step toward the future. Their vision and determination built the foundations of the modern world, one road, one city, and one idea at a time. The legacy of Rome is all around us, from the layout of our cities to the principles of our legal systems. In countless ways, we still walk the roads they built, following paths that lead us back to the eternal city. Next, the Ottoman Empire, a bridge between Europe and Asia. From Istanbul, the Ottomans ruled a mosaic of peoples, blending Roman and Islamic traditions. Their architecture, art, and science left a breathtaking legacy: mosques, palaces, and bustling bazaars. The Ottomans turned the Mediterranean into their lake, spreading coffee, ceramics, and culture. Their empire was a crossroads where civilizations met and created something enduring. In the east, the Qing dynasty ruled China with authority and cultural confidence. The Qing expanded China's borders, sponsored art and scholarship, and built the Forbidden City. Their bureaucracy governed millions and their architecture inspired awe. The dynasty's legacy endures in China's culture and borders today. It was the final, magnificent chapter in China's imperial story. North to the Russian Empire, the world's largest state. From Moscow to the Pacific, the Tsars ruled over vast lands and diverse peoples. St. Petersburg, built by Peter the Great, symbolized Russia's ambition and wealth. Russian culture, literature, music, and art flourished alongside imperial power. The Trans-Siberian Railway and onion-domed cathedrals are living testaments to this legacy. Russia's spirit is as expansive as its territory. Across the Atlantic, the Spanish Empire forged a global dominion in the Age of Discovery. Conquistadors toppled the Aztec and Inca empires, and Spanish ships carried gold and silver across oceans. Spanish language and Catholic faith spread, shaping Latin America's cities, culture, and identity. Colonial plazas, Baroque churches, and vibrant traditions all bear Spain's imprint. The Spanish Empire remade the New World in its own image. In the Middle East, the Umayyad Caliphate built a vast empire from India to Spain. They blended Byzantine and Persian art, creating iconic Islamic architecture like the Dome of the Rock. Arabic language and currency unified the region, fostering trade and scholarship. The Umayyads preserved and advanced knowledge, bridging civilizations. Their legacy shaped both the Islamic world and Europe. The French colonial empire projected power and culture across Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. French language, law, and ideals left a deep imprint, visible in cities like Hanoi and Algiers. French architecture and urban planning transformed colonial cities. Today, French remains a vital language in many former colonies. The echoes of French civilization still resonate across continents. The Portuguese Empire was the first global maritime power. Portuguese navigators charted new sea routes connecting Europe, Africa, Asia, and Brazil. Their trading posts and forts spanned continents, and their culture spread from Goa to Brazil. The Portuguese legacy is found in architecture, cuisine, and language worldwide. They proved that mastery of the sea could shape the world. In antiquity, the Persian Empire united lands from India to Egypt. Cyrus the Great's policy of tolerance and sophisticated administration set a model for future empires. The royal road connected the empire, enabling rapid communication and trade. Persepolis, with its grand ruins, speaks of Persian power and wealth. The Persians showed that empires could be cosmopolitan and well-ordered. In India, the Maurya Empire unified the subcontinent under Chandragupta and Ashoka. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism transformed the empire, promoting non-violence and public welfare. His edicts, carved in stone, spread principles of compassion across Asia. The Maurya legacy is visible in pillars, art, and the spread of Buddhism. They proved that power could lie in peace as well as conquest. As Rome fell in the west, the Byzantine Empire rose in the east. Constantinople became a fortress of Christianity, trade, and classical knowledge. Byzantine art and law shaped Europe and the Islamic world. The Hagia Sophia's dome remains an architectural marvel. Byzantium was the enduring flame of Rome, preserving civilization through the ages. Alexander the Great's Macedonian Empire blazed across the world in a single generation. He toppled Persia and spread Greek culture from Greece to India. The Hellenistic Age fused Greek and Eastern ideas, creating a vibrant new civilization. Alexander's cities became centers of learning and commerce. Though his empire fractured, his vision changed the world's cultural map. His ambition proved how one life can reshape history. The Abbasid Caliphate made Baghdad the world's intellectual center. The House of Wisdom gathered scholars of all faiths, translating and innovating in science, math, and medicine. Algebra, hospitals, and star maps flourished in this golden age. Trade and curiosity fueled an explosion of knowledge. Though Baghdad fell, its legacy helped spark the European Renaissance. The Abbasids showed that an empire's strength lies in its ideas. Our journey ends, but the echoes of these empires remain all around us. From ruins to languages, every place tells a story shaped by the ambitions of the past. The world is a library of stories. Keep exploring, keep wondering. Carry the echoes of history with you.